All right, so when we last left off, everyone was in the residential quarter and preparing to evacuate all remaining civilians, that being the elderly, the sick, and the children, to your dropship on manufacturing. That is where we're starting, as you guys are getting ready for this.
Well, Devies.
Yeah. Come.
Well, they are getting the civilians ready. Would you like to help me steal, sabotage, and eventually blow up a motor pool?
Aye. Every day of my life, Captain.
Let us get to work then. You can never have too many distractions.
Yeah. You guys will definitely be busy with that. What about the others? Like, how are you guys getting prepared?
I wish I remember exactly where we left off.
This is exactly where we left off. You guys were...
We're in the rec room. We are in the rec room. We have been... I believe, Saris Aluand was kind of having a breakdown over the deaths of the other squad.
Shit. It broke the brick house.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
you specifically empathized with the despair of someone who committed suicide by biting onto a grenade.
Yeah.
Because he did not want to become one of those things.
Which I suppose is understandable in a horrible, horrible way.
Meanwhile, the other two of us, I talked and the private listened to the young girl and her story about seeing a strange, unnaturally dark-skinned man on an inspection right before the AI went to hell.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, she and no one else could see them. No one else could see this shadow man. Only she could, and everyone assumed that she was insane because she had been experiencing weird sensations and sounds for a long time.
Yes, she can hear the. She could hear the thing that she referred to as a juggernaut.
Yep,
and know that is how it referred to itself. Given all the other weird shit going on, Xavier was inclined to believe her, which hopefully won some level of trust.
In that case, I actually don't know what to do.
Sergeant Degal is basically pulling herself up by the bootstraps here. She is helping organize the sick and the elderly at the moment because she needs to be acting, or else she'll fall apart. Since one of her good friends died a horrible death, as far as she knows.
Well, then you know what? I'll try to. I'll take a deep breath and I'll stand straight and I will try to help her organize. Let's see. Would that be more of like an empathetic type of thing to try to get everyone emotionally ready, or?
You can do that. Yeah, you can do charm to try to get everybody emotionally ready.
That sounds. You know what? Yes, I will do that. That sounds like something within her character to do. Do you want me to roll that now?
Yeah, add an extra die because you have Sergeant de Gaulle with you.
Oh, then shit, I'll set 1 to 10 because I get 10 in that naturally.
Nice.
Two 10s.
Nice. Yeah. You and Sergeant de Gaulle are able to you're able to get with the sick, the elderly, and the children. And it's harder with the children who are all very terrified. But you are able to get them all emotionally ready for the fact that they're going to have to step out of this room.
I would
beeline for the upstairs.
I would argue that it might be easier with the children because I can convince kids that they are very brave and that everything will be all right. And I know what I'm talking about because I am an adult.
That's a very good point.
With the sick and the elderly, they've seen some shit already. They might be ready to die. It's a little harder to convince someone.
Yeah, that's a good point. Now, here's a question. What do you do about the man who lost his legs?
Give me some bungee cords.
Are we going to carry him?
He is essentially the only one that is not pumped because he sees a situation and knows that he's the most likely to be left behind.
I would try to rally together any volunteers to help carry him. Not necessarily of our squad. If it is from our squad, then that's fine. I'll fucking carry him. But
Santel has already kind of made it known that she is willing to carry this guy. She'll wear him like a fucking backpack if needs be.
Maybe something a little bit more comfortable for him, but if you're sure.
Are you serious? You will.
You're going to need to have all of your... You're going to need to be free to shoot if we need to.
I understand that. She kind of takes her sidearm, hands it, and just offers it to the guy. I'd rather have someone watching my back. Literally.
Are you up for it?
Lucky for you, I'm ex-security.
Cool.
Okay. Let's break something up.
Strap this legless land to me.
His name is Perry.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Perry will. You guys will set up a sort of situation where he can basically be like have his back pressed up against yours.
Mm-hmm.
And be facing the opposite direction of you, and basically carry your rifle.
Nice. If I ever need to boost, just put it onto full auto.
Is this going to reflect like in the role? Is he going to have a like a penalty to movement, but a boon to shooting?
Yeah. You're going to take one die penalty to moving around, but you're going to add an extra die to shooting.
I mean, that's fantastic because I'm already at +4 firearms and +5 and 5 hands, so I'm just going to turn into a turret.
Yeah, you got Perry's help. He's like it's like he told you. He's former security. He knows how to operate a firearm pretty well.
Nice. You know the basics of CQC. Nice.
Yeah, he's about he's just before his middle-aged years. Probably got out of security because he lost his legs.
Yeah, I was going to say, Emery probably goes, ex-security, why did you... Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. No, sorry. It's been a busy day.
That's fine. That's fine. It's been obviously very busy for us too. went from security to IT for obvious reasons.
Huh. Santel doesn't know small talk.
It's also not the best time for small talk.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So you guys are just at this point waiting for Devise and the captain.
As they are rigging one hell of a distraction and perhaps what we shall refer to as Plan B, if there is something appropriate.
Right. As you guys are in the rec room preparing, Erin lifts her head up and starts looking around. She walks over to the door and kind of listens in past it, and then makes for certain that that her rifle or her mining laser essentially is prepped.
What is it?
He's coming.
Oh.
It's a juggernaut. He's around here. You hear him. He's searching.
We're out of time.
He's in the residential quarter. He's close. Getting farther away?
Maybe we should wait.
In the vehicle depot.
Yep.
You and V's have just placed the last charges. Give me a notice check.
Certainly.
Add +1 die from Devise.
Devise is the observant sort. 3 1s.
Okay. You hear it just as you realize that you hear it just as it enters the depot. Something massive, almost the size of a vehicle on limbs, something living. You hear it sniffing, and you hear the scraping of metal as it brushes its claws across the entrance to the depot.
He will make sure to silently get Devise's attention and motion to hide and get ready to make a break for the exit.
Devise was rigging up an explosive inside the engine of a car.
Mm-hmm.
And he in one of the rovers, and he presses his back against the side, and goes completely quiet.
Yeah, and Xavier will basically find a spot to stay. So this thing is on legs, right?
Yeah.
Assuming he is out of a vehicle, he is going to attempt to hide under one, as he figures this thing may not have the best, like, 0 to ground vision if it is as large as it is. Like,
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
I'll do that. Add that relationship with Fields for doing stupid stealthy bullshit. 2 by 7.
2 by 7. Okay. You hide under the vehicle as the creature.
Oh, apologies.
Okay. As the creature slowly lurks past you, it checks around the vehicles. It reaches up when it's nearby yours. It sort of double checks, presses its head to the floor, and smells the air. And it reaches up and presses an arm against the corner of the vehicle, and then gives it a shove that lifts it off of its tires, but then lets it go, and it sort of jerks around as it shifts its weight. Right before it was able to see you. Specifically because something else caught its attention.
Oh?
There was a sound around Devise's car. Around the car that Devise was behind.
Damn it. Though, that gives him an idea.
It's Devise, he tightens up and goes completely rigid as he stepped on a tool as he was edging around.
Okay. As it's distracted, Xavier is going to attempt to move away, and he is going to be prepared to make a noise if it looks like it's about to find Devise.
Okay.
Basically, he's going to make another small noise, and I don't know. Maybe we'll see if this thing has the attention of a cat.
Yeah. I'm going to call for a connive, as it is, in fact, it goes to the other side of the depot in order to creep around vehicles around there. Now searching for whatever it heard.
Also, is he far enough away that he could maybe whisper a little bit at the same time? And not be heard, or is it pretty much, and even that's going to draw its attention?
That's going to draw its attention.
Okay, we will hold off on that. He really wants to tell them to, like, leave now. But, well, it's distracted here. We'll see. Hopefully, if it is moving away, they will know to take this chance. Connive. Shit, I actually get a roll connive. This will be good. Hopefully. Well, it's a fat 3 5s. It's a strong connive? Question mark.
Okay. So what kind of noise are you going to make to try and get its attention?
He is just going to
as it reaches the rover that Devise had rigged to blow, and Devise on the other side of it, and it thrusts its head right past it, now essentially right next to where Devise is, and he's just right out of its vision.
He very lightly wraps the butt of his gun against a vehicle to make another metallic noise, because it seems a little more confused about that than He's hoping that metallic noise will not set off the same kind of, like, will be worth an investigate, but will not set off, like, the immediate hostility of a biologic noise, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he'll wrap the he lightly wraps the butt of his rifle against the vehicle, hopefully just loud enough that it goes, I think I heard something.
Okay.
And then he will attempt to, move into a better hiding spot, so when it investigates where he was where that noise came from, he is not still standing there.
It perks up suddenly. It rears up on its hind legs, grabbing one corner of the vehicle so that it can stand tall and look around. It's itself chittering loudly,
Mm-hmm.
but then it looks down. And Devi's looking up at it.
Like, it very clearly sees him.
And you just hear,
Xavier shoots it.
Run!
Xavier's going to give him covering fire since he is very, very close.
All right. It is going to it's going to attempt to go for what's closest to it.
Yeah, that's what he figured. So, and I assume Davies is going to run.
He is going to run. He's going to dodge.
And yeah, Xavier is going to shoot at it, and he is going to yell into his headset. He's going to go into his headset. It is about to be very distracted. Get moving if you are prepared.
Santel just gets onto her feet. All right, we're moving.
Then yeah, shooting.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to shoot.
Minimizing casualties. Oh, there we go. Hey, here's a question that I haven't really thought of. Do our guns effectively have spray of any kind and let us keep multiple sets?
Yes.
All right.
Effectively, you have spray times 2 on your rifles.
Okay, then. Then this is a good roll.
Ooh. Oh, that's spicy.
Oh wait, shit! In this game, is it this game that spray on weapons adds extra dice?
I
Probably not.
probably not. No.
No, I think that's wild talents.
For the sake of balance, I would have that case here too.
Okay.
Okay. It lets out a roar of pain. Or no, not pain. Anger. Mostly anger. As it rears up and slashes at Deviz, who ducks under its arm and breaks into a sprint. It is going to let's see here.
Probably needs to maneuver since it's got to maneuver around all the vehicles.
Yeah, well, it's going to get on top of the vehicles and break into a sprint towards you.
Towards me?
Yeah.
Davies, as soon as you are clear, blow that car!
Already on it, sir! Fuck.
This is where I want. This is where I want there to have been like a single scooter or something that they have just stolen instead. That that he can get on to just run through the.
Right. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Devis is going to use this chance to get the fuck out. And the Juggernaut is now on top of a vehicle, going to rush for you. You shot it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's displeased. I assume it is fast enough that it can hit me, and this isn't just a getting to me action.
It can hit you.
Yeah, let's dodge then. He is going to dodge and also attempt to get away and hope that explosions will distract it enough. Actually, it's gonna charge.
Yeah.
No, because Devis is still running away, and anything he blows up, I assume, risks blowing up Devis with it. That's a little closer, so. Yeah, he's gonna dodge. He's gonna retreat and basically do a run and try and slide under a vehicle as it tries to get him. Like all the way under and across to the other side, not staying there, but be like, all right.
Go ahead and roll it.
You take the high road, I'll take the low road. Ooh, that's not great. Hopefully it rolls well. Rolls low, 3 4s. Hopefully it rolls low and or Devis blows it up good.
Okay. So, it reaches it reaches the near the front of the depot where you are.
Mm-hmm.
You running away from it going faster than you, but you have a plan to slide under the vehicle to get away and give yourself more space between you and it.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's as you are sliding under the vehicle and reaching the other side, you see that it is actually there and brings an arm hard down upon you.
Ouch.
Take 3 scars to the hands.
All right. We are not going to be since I literally don't think I like
Does that zero out your hands?
Yep, it absolutely does.
The Juggernaut the Juggernaut claims an arm. It brings its arm down at you, and so close you're barely able to get out of the way. But as you are stumbling away, now out of its reach, you find that you are missing something, and there is a cold feeling in your left arm.
Well, that is both worse and better than I had thought that was going to go.
Devis scoops you up by the waist.
And now, hold on. Distraction. On the way out, since he can no longer properly use a full rifle,
Yeah.
he basically sets his rifle to full auto and just tosses it down and hope that spraying bullets distract it and make it think that is the new threat.
Yes, a mixture of that, and also as soon as because as you do that, and it looks in the direction of the sound.
Mm-hmm.
Deviz scoops you up by the waist, and as he is running and pulling you along, he blows one of the cars. And as soon as you guys are outside of the depot, he slams on the door controls to close the rather large doors.
And then I'm guessing we blow up all of the vehicles.
Yeah. As the doors are closing, though, it's thoroughly burned. Its flesh boiling. Looks at you as the doors are closing, and begins a charge, just bashing through vehicles, knocking them from one side to the other out of its way as it races for you. The doors closing way too slowly, and as right as it reaches you, that the doors do finally close, and it slams into the bulkhead. Deviz shoots the lock and then ignites all of the explosions. Oh shit, Captain.
That is more of the escape I was hoping to have.
Oh god, Captain. The fuck? Right.
We have... He calls into his helmet. We have our chance. It is currently trapped and on fire. Go, go, go.
Also, I will meet you guys up in manufacturing. I have the captain. Up in the shipyard, he says.
Blow the explosives on the residential area brain tumors too. Whatever those are.
All right, Captain, this is gonna hurt a lot. And he pulls out a handheld thing from his med pack.
Huh.
And he is going to solder your wound shut rapidly, so that you don't fucking bleed out on him on the way up.
That is a good idea. I don't remember you being a medic. Where did you get that?
I stole it from the medic. I figured I might need it.
I would be a little mad about you stealing medical supplies from the medic if it were not for actually you being right this time.
Go ahead and roll courage, because this is going to hurt a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what that obfuscating stupidity is for, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, 3 10s. Yeah, what's an arm anyway?
You just fucking Black Knight it. Tis but a scratch.
I had worse.
Yeah.
Your arm's off. No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
You fight through the goddamn pain.
Adrenaline is hell of a drug.
It really is. Yeah.
All right. On a more serious note, Deviz, I had hoped. I have a very important mission to give you.
I got him.
No matter what, above all else, you.
Have I just been disconnected? Hello? Well, technical difficulties.